All right, all right, all right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
My first NBA game. Can't believe it's finally here. You work your entire life for something, and then when it's right in front of you, it's almost hard to believe. But I'm ready. Now it's time for me to show everybody I belong. Do my best to represent Harlem.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brady. And what a big moment here. We get a glimpse coming off the bench of the first official NBA appearance from Jackson.
You know, he's a great young player and even a better young man. So personally, I couldn't be happier for him. I know he's thinking about the game, but I hope he's able to take a moment to just enjoy this accomplishment.
Well said, and I hope so too. I mean, as a player, you want to stay even-keeled, but it's almost impossible. I mean, there's just so much that you've gone through to reach this point. It has to be emotional.
On the court for the Hornets, Jackson in at 2-guard. Kaminsky out there with Tyler Hansbrough. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Batum in at the 3.
You know, I thought Charlotte went to their bench as much as most other teams last season. Those guys ate up time for the starters, but weren't nearly efficient scoring the ball as you might want them to be.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Jackson kicks to Kaminsky. Jackson dishes to Lin. They set the screen. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Lin's got his first points in this one.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Out to the right wing. There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. Back to Green. 4 on the clock. Pulls up. High post. Can't get it to go. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Lin kicks to Batum. There's the feed to Hansbrough. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Here's Jackson, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Jackson with his first bucket in the NBA. What a feeling he's got to have right now. Dragic the pass to Green. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Right side, Dragic. Down low, off the screen, and it's Anderson that time on the assist by Dragic. Dragic has got 4 assists now tonight. Hansbrough, that's good.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Winslow with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. And the wide open shot from Green. Again, the miss by Green.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
The Hornets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
Okay.
Jackson hits both of them. Outside Dragic. Money from the wing. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Hornets on top. They lead by 9. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Well, earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, to be the best player and the best teammate I could be. But this is an exciting first step, no doubt.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective for most rookies, do you?
You really don't, Kevin. I mean, I really like his approach to the game. What remains to be seen, though, is will that translate to consistent production on the court?
New group in for the Heat. Anderson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Stoudemire comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Green in for Goran Dragic. On the court for Charlotte, Jackson in at shooting guard. Batum is out there with Tyler Hansbrough. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Lin in at the point. There's 1:38 left to play here in the half. Wade with it, and it's Lin picking him up. Wade dishes to Green. Feeds it to Winslow. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Clock at 6. Here's Jackson. Second shot opportunity. That's good. Hansbrough's got 4 this quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Stoudemire moves back up, and Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got his second basket of the night.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Wade against Jackson, and it's Wade penetrating. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Here's Jackson. Outside for Batum. 16 seconds left in the first half. At the top of the key, Hansbrough. Stolen by Anderson. And it's Wade penetrating. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback. And some changes here for the Heat. Anderson, he's checked in for Bosh. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Green in for Dwayne Wade.
And for Wade, we often talk about his physical state, but what about the mental toughness? Here's a guy who's been playing in some kind of pain every game for the past few years.
but he just keeps churning the butter, not wanting to let his team down.
Winslow is out there with Anderson. Then there's Gerald Green. Then there's Dragic. And it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The Heat trail by 3. Winslow kicks to Anderson. Great D that time from Batum. Greggy brought up the topic of Wade. He's had a chance to make several tough mental adjustments throughout his career.
Well, he's always been a guy willing to alter his game for the good of the team. That's why he's got those championship rings, Kevin. You've got to be flexible, not just talent.
Well, when Shaq comes in and joins him, then he had to change away when LeBron came into play.
Great credit to him.
Yeah.
Great credit to him.
Very admirable.
Tell you what, they're going to have to do a better job of boxing this fella out than that.
No one between him and the hoop. You're right, Clark.
Yeah, and you don't want to be giving up guys putback slams. That's not the kind of play that can build confidence.
Lynn against Dragic. Now here's Winslow. He's guarded closely. It's stolen by Kaminsky.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
Now Jackson. There's a screen by Hansbrough. There's the screen. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. The Hornets on top. They're up by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
That concludes the first game.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan, Al Jefferson.
He put on such a well-rounded display offensively. He knew exactly what he wanted to do to break down the defense.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just